What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Taylor Wayla.
Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Genesee Iman.
And you're tuned in to Let's Be Real on Spreaker.
Yeah, yo.
And y'all, this is the last segment of the night. We're going to be talking about self-love and treating yourself, you know what I'm saying, during this cold weather. Because yourself comes first before everything else. You know what I'm saying? Can't do nothing without yourself.
Yes.
So don't forget to call us up, 678-466-5483. One more time for the ladies. That's 678-466-5483.
Yes.
Okay.
So how are we going to dive into this self-love?
How do you treat yourself, Jen?
How do I treat myself right now?
Mm-hmm. Like, what's something that you do, like, if you just want to, like, unwind or whatever like that, what do you do to, like...
Sleep. Right now, you know, the self-love is... That's why I said I think this segment is really important because I'm lacking a lot of self-love. Not confidence-wise, but self-love as far as, like, taking care of myself because of college, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I feel like I don't have enough time, so... you know, just us discussing different ways to, you know, fit that time in is important. But, yeah, like I said, self-love as far as when I get the chance to, you know, I like to just do everything extra. Like, it's usually on, like, a cleaning day or something like that. I like to, you know, shower, put on a robe, do facials, do laundry, listen to music, do all that little stuff you don't get the chance to do. But lately I haven't got that chance. But for you?
Mm-hmm. I like to do about the same thing. I notice when my room and everything is clean, I can relax a little bit better. So I've been trying to keep my room clean. What else do I like to do? I like to listen to music as well. I like to cook. I noticed that cooking for me is very relaxing. Mm-hmm. And I've been trying not to eat out so much. So cooking is cool. Yeah. What else? Making sure that I have everything, like, planned out also helps me as well. Like, with my planner, I feel like when I have, like, things planned out and stuff, I can, like, flow a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's one thing with me. A lot of people who are real close to me know I got this OCD-ness about me when it comes to certain things. So for me, it's definitely that organization makes me feel 10 times better. Mm-hmm. Because when my room's together or when, you know, when I'm just when I'm not feeling myself, a lot of the organization helps because... together. One thing I noticed, I don't know if this really fits into self-love, but one thing I noticed is when I get up in the morning and I get ready and I go to class or work or whatever, if I make my bed and I, you know, set it up, make my bed, it really, I know this may sound crazy, but it really, really, really helps because for you to come home from work or come home from class and come home to a bed that's made and everything's nice and neat, it's less overwhelming than you coming home to stuff just everywhere. Everything's messed up. It makes you feel extra overwhelmed. So, you know, just having that under wraps makes you feel a little bit better and, you know, it help out.
That, and scents.
Yes, scents.
When your, like, space smells good or whatever, it relaxes you. Like, me, I like lemon scented stuff.
Yes, cleanness.
Yeah, just clean smelling things. Sweet smelling stuff. Like, it just, like, calms you down.
Right. And a lot of self-love, too, and, you know, as far as, because we can talk about the confidence part of it, too. Like, definitely, you know, just getting comfortable with yourself and just knowing that God made you this way for a reason and that this is who you are and this is what you have to work with for the rest of your life. So you gotta love yourself, gotta figure out what ways to make yourself feel good. And these are ways that we're talking about how, you know, makes us feel better and makes us feel good. But just finding those ways that make you feel better about yourself, finding those things that excite you, finding those passions, finding those colors, those outfits, those styles that make you feel better about yourself are important because, you know, like I said, this is the only you get. This is the only body you get to work with. So, I mean, you can go out and do all the surgery and stuff, but I ain't endorsing that. Right. But, you know, this is who you are. So you definitely have to find a way to, you know, appreciate yourself and make yourself feel good or find that thing about yourself. But could also get into self-love with hygiene and taking care of yourself, because that has a lot to do with self-love. People think like, okay, I can have self-love, just love myself, and I'm a 10, can't nobody treat me like a 1 and all this stuff. But then when you got all the mouthing and doing all that, you gotta have the hygiene and self-care part too. With self-love comes self-care. So gotta make sure you keep them teeth brushed. Gotta make sure you at least try to be clean and try to keep up with yourself, because that's gonna make you feel 10 times better about yourself versus you going around smelling or having a funky smell on everybody's, and then it goes into a whole nother story. But definitely hygiene.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Do you like to shower at night or in the morning? Do you think that affects how you feel in the day?
It does. I know sometimes if I can, I know I'm extra, but if I can, which is rarely, I definitely like to do both. But that's very, because, us college students, us having a job, all that extra stuff, you barely have time. Because I be having to wake up early in the morning and go, you know what I'm saying? But in the morning, for me, it's like more of a wake up. It like refreshes you, make you feel ready and good for the day. But at night, it's like a wind down type of feel. Like you're getting in the shower because you're like, oh, I'm done for the day. I'm winding down and everything like that. Be slipping over there. But yeah, it's definitely important to do that, and definitely important to with self-love and self-care comes just being honest with your body and any things you need to address. Like, it's okay, we all go through certain bodily changes, we all go through certain whatever it is, but you have to make sure you go handle that problem instead of letting it progress and get worse and worse and worse, because some things, there's just some things you definitely you may have to get professional advice for. You may have to just get friend advice, mother advice, whatever it may be, but definitely don't let something, as far as whether it deals with yourself, personal self-confidence, whether it deals with your hygiene or whether it deals with your everyday practices that you do, and you just have to make sure you address problems that aren't working or something that's going down.
I feel like another thing that would help with self-love is taking time to be by yourself. Yeah. I feel like, at least me, when I'm by myself, I can, learn more about myself. I learn something new about myself every time. Because I was to a point where I just didn't want to be by myself. I just felt like I just wanted my friends around. I know, right? But it'd be like, you just feel so down. You feel like if you're by yourself, you're just loathed in your own, little depression or whatever mood that is. But it's good to be in that sometimes, because you're your own doctor at the end of the day. Yes. So you know how you feel the best.
Right, and we're all growing and we're all learning about ourselves. And like you said, once you have that time to yourself and you're able to be by yourself and not feel like you have to go into that depression mode or that low state, and you just take it as a time to get in tune with yourself. You basically you're like I said, you're getting more in tune with yourself, and you're just learning yourself a lot more so that you can understand yourself. You can understand things. It's crazy to see. A lot of people are like, oh, no, I know what's going on. I know what I feel. I know what I want. But you have to, take that time to yourself. And I'm working on it, too, because I feed off of people's energy. I love being around people. I love talking to people. I hate being by myself. But I have to learn that, like you said, it's okay to be by yourself sometimes, and you may need it sometimes. You may need to take that time to connect with yourself and take care of yourself, get in your robe, go put on a face mask, blast some music, do your laundry, sing in the mirror, whatever it is, just to have that time for yourself. It's very essential, but we don't feel that it is right now because we don't really have the ability right now to appreciate it and know how important it is.
Right. I don't think we make it a priority over other things. I feel like a lot of us put other things like school first. Some of us put our relationship first, our job before ourselves. But it's like I said earlier, you won't have anything if you don't even take care of yourself. Like, you have said on another segment, you can't even do anything without your health. So if you don't make sure that you're straight first, you can't expect to do anything for anybody else. So
and you gotta understand that. And another thing, as far as like relationships, whether it be with your family or a significant other, they'll understand that growth and the self-care part that we're talking about, because both ends need it. You know what I'm saying? Because once you can allow, once you're okay with each other taking that time to, self connect, I'm gonna call it. Once you get back together, it's
like a whole new thing.
That's a whole. It's even better, because we're still growing, we're still learning ourselves, we're still figuring things out, we're still getting comfortable and understanding what the hell is going on. So it's like, once you can. And then you can come back together. And then y'all can talk about stuff you learned. So I can help understand you better. Or you may like something that I do. And it may help you. You know what I'm saying? It's so healthy. But it's hard to understand that. Especially when, you got media and all this stuff in your face. You feel like you need people all the time. You can't really just be okay with yourself.
Right. I wanted to... not necessarily play a game, but I wanted to go back and forth on some things that we do to love ourselves. But I also want you guys to call in so we can hear what you guys think. 678-466-5483, y'all. One thing that I noticed that I like to do that I feel would relax me better is reading a book. Or reading an article, you know what I'm saying? Just doing something that involves a visual, like watching a YouTube video that I really enjoy, or painting. I really want to paint.
Wow, my girlfriend likes painting.
I'm a painter.
She's probably not one, but she definitely likes painting. That's cool. Me?
No.
I don't know. For me, I'm weird. When I'm by myself, I like to look at houses.
Yeah.
I love that.
Really?
Yes, I love looking at houses. Design. I mean the whole house. I'll go on YouTube and look up, different real estate. Yeah, and just have videos of them showing the whole house. I love that. And then also, like I said, organizing. If I can go around my room and have a cleaning day where I organize stuff and clean stuff out, it's just a hobby for me. I like doing that.
Releasing stuff.
So that's one thing for me. But reading, I just can't. Reading just does not sit well with me. I just don't want to read.
Yeah, but it's I like to read books that I enjoy. This is one really good book called The Dream Giver. I forgot who the author is, but it's a very inspirational book. It's not that long. It's very it changed my whole outlook on what my purpose is and everything like that. I encourage everybody to go read it if you can. It's called The Dream Giver. It's amazing.
So what else do you do as far as your self-care and self-connect?
I like to write. A lot. I write a lot of songs. I've been really thinking about a script for a short film or something like that, because anything creative really relaxes me. So I've been trying to tap into all of my creative things, because I got this camera now and I'm trying to really move, because I can do so much with it. Yeah. So
I'm just trying to piggyback up stuff for what you're saying, because I'm trying to think of what stuff I like to do. But like you said, with the creativeness, I don't know. YouTube, yeah, definitely. YouTube is just school, but YouTube is definitely one. I like to, it's a problem, but I like to talk to people and help them with whatever they have going on, even whatever it may be. It may be about what we're talking about, self-confidence. It may be somebody called me up one time about organization and asked me about grades and how I'm maintaining that, or relationship problems. I don't know. I'm just I have this little counselor. Yeah, this little guru. Yeah. It's just this part about me that I like talking and hearing your problems. And then I'm definitely one of the types that when I hear it, I'm not taking it with me. So I don't, next person or not, it's gone. Right. That's just that moment in time that we talked about.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. I think that's nice that you feel that way because it's a lot